When you open your new CommonApp account, there's a few things to keep in mind. So number one, you want to hit login and decide if you're a freshman year student or a transfer student. So freshman year student is a student that's never attended college. This doesn't mean dual enrollment, just never attended college. So you might be a high school senior or a student that never attended college. So that's most students. If you have attended college and it's going to be a transfer application and you have college credits that you want to transfer, then you would hit transfer student. For our purposes, we're going to do first year student. And with the Common App, I've already set up an account that I can walk you through. So you would just to be clear, you would hit the create an account and you would use your high school email, because many times when you're requesting transcripts and recommendations, your school might use systems like Naviance or other types of systems where you do need to use your high school email. If you created an account without your high school email, not a problem. You can just go in the system and change it to your high school email. So for this one, we're going to say, I'm applying as a first year student and plan to start college in 2020 or 2021. There was already an established account. So I'm going to say keep all the colleges that I had on my list. Hit continue. This is my fictitious high school. I'm not currently in the European Union, and I'm complying with the terms and conditions. So now it opens up the new Common App. So let's just talk about a few things you want to pay attention to. You go over here and you can see, yes, that's my email that I need. And here's my CommonApp ID. Record your CommonApp ID, because sometimes when you're corresponding with admissions, it's good to give them that CommonApp ID so they can find your application quickly. If you do need to change your email to your high school email, the school email that you're using, then you can just click this button and do that. It's pretty quick. Just remember to update your password in your system so you don't get locked out. When you start the Common App, it's important to just start in the educational section. Go ahead and select your high school. So a lot of times the high schools around your address will pull up, right? So we'll say, let's pick Dartmouth here. And you just select the one that's yours, and then you can move on. You'll answer date of entry, but that helps the Common App function better. So get that done, and then go right over to college search and add 1 or 2 colleges on your list. So this will help you. You can type in partial names and many of them will show up. Right here I put BOS in, so anything with Boston in it will show up. You can just hit the add button and they'll appear in your list. You can easily take them off your list if you don't, or if you decide not to apply to them. But you should go over here to any one of the colleges under the recommender and FERPA section and immediately sign your release here. So this is agreeing that you know that you will not see your recommendations before they're uploaded. Now, a teacher may share them with you, and that means you can read them, but if they do not, over here you are waiving your right to see your recommendations before they're uploaded. And for this to function properly, I would tell you to get this done immediately. Sign it, put the date in there, save and close. Now, this will tell you how your high school will be managing transcripts and recommendations, as well as school reports. So this particular high school is using Naviance for that. So many high schools do use that. That means if you don't have your username and password for Naviance, contact your guidance counselor now and ask them for that. Many times they've set that up for you, and you can go into the Naviance system and request transcripts as well as recommendations from your at least 2 primary core teachers from math, science, English, or history. Make sure you have 2 of them, as well as your guidance counselor needs to do a recommendation. Don't forget that you can also ask other types of recommenders, and colleges like to see that. So they are not on the Naviance system if they're not in your high school, so you can just invite them by putting their email in here, letting the colleges know what type of recommender they are. Some colleges even require peer recommenders, like Dartmouth College. There's very few. Adding the information in there, and then they have this strange question now. Would you like this other recommender to complete a recommendation for Bentley University on the application? And kids get stuck on this. This is new. I just say yes, because then it allows you later to apply that recommendation to any one of the colleges that you want to. So, and then you hit invite. So that really concludes the most important things when you set up your account. Please look forward to the other videos where we'll be going over how to refine your activities section, what do you put in the honors section, how to write a winning essay, how to handle college supplemental essays. Hope to see you on another video. Please like and subscribe if you are enjoying the content.